Okay, so I just got liquid dirt and I'm going to make a little mix. And I have my cup of water. I'm gonna pour it in here. Cool. And now I have a concentrate, so I'm gonna water some plants. So this is supposed to be 1 capful for a gallon. This is like maybe 1/4 of a gallon. So I'm gonna put like just the teeniest, tiniest bit in there. Just literally, can you see? Literally just, that's it. That's all I'm gonna put in there. That was literally the most minuscule bit. Look at this gloriosa leaf. Oh my gosh, it's just opening, like just unfurling. It's so pretty. This guy still has some water in it, but I'm not gonna water. So I'm not gonna water him yet. This guy's pretty dry. Oh my gosh, look at how good my elbow's doing. Like, look at this. This was the last leaf that came out. It's really, really pretty. And I'm hoping, I probably am gonna wait for maybe 1 more leaf and then I want to propagate this because I want this to be bigger. Yeah, I thought there was something else over here that I wanted to show you, but I'm just gonna water these plants and then I think today what I want to do is do some propagating because I have a lot of plants that I want to propagate. And I just like, I'm in a new space and I just want to make some new plants. So I'm gonna give these guys some liquid dirt water. Also because it is spring and they just moved, I figured they could probably use some nutrition. So that's why I'm finally using my liquid dirt. The other thing I do need to do now that I have moved is use my myco on the plants so that they can have little biomes, little microbiomes, is that what they're called in there? So that's one thing that I want to do. This Maranta is another one that I eventually want to prop. I probably could prop soon. I don't know about right now. I kind of like, I love green Maranta. I think they are so pretty. The red one I don't really care about, and what's the other one? I like all these stripy ones, but the one that just, it kind of looks like this leaf, like where it's just like little dots. I don't like that one as much. Ooh, my baby Squammy is putting out a new leaf. If you can see that little guy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. My big Squammy, I've treated it for thrips a couple times, so I'm hoping that we're doing better and that we won't get thrips. But for now, I have little baby Squammy. The other thing that's supposed to be happening sometime this week is I'm supposed to be getting a, oh my gosh, look. 2 new leaves. Oh my gosh, yay, I'm so excited because I have been waiting for this guy to, because it did have that little growth that I just ripped off, but it like died. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look at those 2 little leaves. Oh my gosh, yay, this is great. I love my Hoya. I'm always like, I don't want to overwater them, but they still feel pretty firm, so I'm gonna wait. But that's so exciting, all this new growth. Ooh, I got some new growth on this Adansonii. Let me pull you closer. So this Adansonii, also you can see my peace lily really needs some help right now. This Adansonii, I chopped back because it was doing so terribly, but I got a new leaf right here. This stem has nothing going on, so I'll probably chop that. And there's 2 new growth points down there. And oh my gosh, this one is coming. Look, new growth right there. It's gonna be coming out. That's so exciting. But I will probably end up chopping this guy because it's just a long stick, and then we'll throw it in a prop box, and then hopefully it'll push out a node from down there. But let's water this peace lily really fast because clearly he needs some help. Big drink for that guy. Give this guy a little more. But yeah, so I think my plants are doing really well and adjusting to the move. So that's really exciting. I'm seeing a lot of new growth. So yeah, we are making, oh shoot, making progress. It's like filling up oh, I'll just start that over. Yeah, everyone so far is doing really good. And so that's why I'm like excited to prop and like get everybody started again and growing everything really big. This is the update. Sorry, everything's still a little bit of a mess in here because I don't have a place to put all my plant stuff yet. Like I do have places, but I'm like currently working on organizing everybody. But this is the Hoya that I not repotted, but retrellised. Actually, could probably use some water. And let's see, we got some new growth happening, so that's really exciting. There's a little bit here. It's like super small, so you probably won't be able to see it. Okay, this is another area that I'm super duper loving. And the sun's really loving it too. Like it's just so pretty. I feel like I pretty much have the perfect, let me see if I can show you even further back. The perfect plants on here. Like look at that. I feel like I have the perfect combo of plants on here and I really love it. I really love how everybody's looking and I think everybody's really happy on here. This shelf is doing super good. I've got this Gloriosum that rotted back. Well, not rotted back, but everything died back, I believe, because it got underwatered. And it's kind of empty right now. So let me give it a little bit of a drinky drink. So hopefully it'll come back. This is the one I got from Green Escape, which I'm pretty sure I was talking about and then got distracted when I was talking about it. But I'm expecting a package from Green Escape coming this week. Hello, my beautiful new Hoya carnosa compacta Hindu rope is putting out. Can you see the new growth on it? Look at these leaves. Oh my gosh, they're so cute and small, and oh, I'm so happy. This one I do need to trellis up so that I don't lose this growth because that would be really, really sad. Yeah, but these plants are literally loving the light so much. My Florida is thriving. I'm so excited. I'm gonna give him some water too, because this Florida had thrips and I had to chop it back a whole bunch, but it looks like it's doing good. This I do want to trellis up so that so I can start getting or at least like tie it up so it feels secure, so I can start getting some really, really big mature leaves. Even though I do like, this is like my perfect Florida leaf. Like it's just so pretty, but I do also like really like when they're mature. So yeah, and then oh my gosh, my Ring of Fire is doing so well. It's putting out a new leaf. Oops. putting out a new leaf. Let's see if I can show you this. Oh, it's so cute. It's really like super duper red. Can you see that? Super duper red. So it's gonna be really pretty when it comes out. I'm excited. Ooh, look. I had to chop my Standoliana because it was throwing a runner. And I finally got a leaf coming, so that's exciting. If you're noticing a difference in quality, look at those roots. I switched to filming on a camera instead of my phone because when I'm doing like, since I've been filming so much, oh my gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. Since I've been filming so much home content as well, I've been like filming a lot more long, I'll just give you a pretty look at this. I've been filming a lot more like long form stuff. And while I'm doing stuff, I like to listen to like a podcast or a YouTube video. And so I was like, I should go back to filming because I have had this camera for years. I just haven't used it in a long time because it was just like one extra step. Look at this Campo. He's doing so good. Look how happy his leaves look. I'm so excited because Campos for me were struggling for a while. So I'm so excited that this guy's growing really good. But yeah, so I'm filming on a camera again. Long story short. I also really want to trellis up this Rhaphidophora decursiva because I really want to start getting some mature leaves. I probably should also chop it. This might be another one that I chop because I think it needs it. Flex is snoring, so if you hear snoring in the background, that's Flex. This is my philodendron painted lady. Probably needs a little bit of water. I'm going to take out my Dioscorea elephantipi so I can use the, because I'm lazy and I don't want to take this all the way over to the sink. All the way over, meaning like 10 feet, 15 feet over to the sink. But I'll let that drain in there. I do know that Dioscorea go dormant in the summer. So I'm a little bit, I feel like this guy might be dormant because his little like trail of, his trail of vine, it died back, so I cut it off. So it does get dormant in the summer, which is not summer yet, so I'm a little bit scared. I'm hoping that he's dormant, but we'll see. I might want to actually put him up here because I'm reading now. It says filtered light. So I might put him on the top shelf so that he does actually get a little less direct sun. This is another like plant that I've always loved, but recently been absolutely taking off. And I think because I repotted him into no drainage, I also really love where he is. And he just has like such a cool shaped pot, and like he just put out this big leaf. So I'm really excited and hoping that he's just gonna like continue to thrive. As you can see, he got beat up a lot because where he was at my last place, he was on the floor, and both my dogs have very whippy tails. So he has definitely suffered a lot, but he's doing really good. And I just want him to continue to grow. I also have not lost like any leaves on this guy, like every leaf. Even though it looks kind of ugly, some of them, like this one, looks really sad. But I haven't lost any leaves, and I'm not really mad at the ugly leaves. Like, I think it just kind of adds to the charm of the plant. But I do really love where I put this plant so much. Okay, so this shelf does not get great light, but that's why I have grow lights for here, because if it didn't have grow lights, it would be absolutely terrible light. But this is where I keep both my micans. This is one that got beat up kind of during the move, but it's bouncing back, starting to put out some new growth. You can see, hold on, I can't really show you with one hand, but starting to put out some new growth, and it's looking better. So since they tend to like lower light, I have them over here. I also have this guy that I had to chop pretty much all the way back. That is kind of going off now. So let's see, we got some new growth there. Some new growth here. But yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good over here. And then I also repotted, which I showed in my last video, or I think it was my last video. I repotted my silver sword into this whale pot, which I forgot doesn't have a drainage thing underneath. So I'm gonna have to water that over the sink. Here's how my brandy's doing. Not great. It's doing that fun thing of all the leaves are like twisted up, which I believe it's either a water or humidity thing, or maybe both. But that's what we're looking like. So, you know, put him right next to the light and hopefully he'll do good. This is another one that is kind of doing that same thing where the leaves are like this. Well, this leaf down here on the has been stuck. I'll take that out. So that's not coming out. So then we got this leaf, came out good. So I'm hoping that this guy will be able to pull himself out and do well. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. My Somatophyllum is doing all right. It's kind of got a weird growth pattern going on, but it's putting out this leaf. So that's exciting. I can't wait until it gets a little bit bigger. It has the grow light on it, so I can't like 100%. I mean, I could take it down, it's just gonna be annoying. But my summer glory is going pretty good up there. I just have to check on it every so often. And then next to it, I have my lipstick plant, my black pagoda lipstick plant. It's doing all right. Come on, focus. You can do it. I believe in you. Focus on me. Here we go. It's doing pretty good. Not the best, but this one I might, ooh. Oh my gosh. Can you see this? Look. Focus, focus, focus. There is a tiny bit of new growth right there. You probably won't be able to see it that great. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's so cute. That's exciting. So I was probably gonna just like chop this guy so I could prop him and make him more than just a sprig, but he looks like he's doing good on his own, so that's exciting. And then I want to pot up this bipennifolium, what's it called? Bipennifolium prop, because he's been in there for a long time and I'm ready to chop something else and throw it in there. This plant, gosh, it's probably because the lighting is so bad in here that it's really hard to focus, but this Hoya croniana, it was struggling for a while. I think it potentially, oh fuck. Okay, I'm not sure. Let me take you in the light, because of course it's dark as hell. I was saying that it took a really bad turn after I potted it up, and then I saw this leaf and I was like, oh my gosh, is that mealy? But I don't, this looks kind of like it was a mealybug, but I don't think it is. I think it just like, because I just looked all over the plant and I didn't see any mealybugs, but I think it's just like a weird way that this leaf died. But anyway, this croniana took a really bad turn, but I think we're turning it around. I don't know. Tell me if that looks like maybe it's mealy, because I like see stuff on it, but it's not a mealybug. It just looks like old battle wounds, you know. But I'll keep my eyes on this guy and not keep it too close to anybody else. And then another one that was, I thought, a lost cause. I think I told you guys this when I opened it. Okay, hold on, this is annoying. So this is my Monstera Peru that also had got thrips, and I had to chop it way back. And it was looking like it was not gonna make a turnaround because, like, look at this leaf. This little leaf, like, rotted before it got out. But we have 3 new growth points that I noticed last time when I unpacked everybody, and they're just keep chugging along. So I am excited about that. That is great to see. It could use some water. And then the last one that I wanted to show you before I start chopping and propping is my Monstera siltepecana. This guy I chopped so I could prop him, and the prop died. Like, it literally just like, it was like, no thank you. Don't want to exist anymore. So I'm gonna give this guy some water. But then when I moved it, this guy did kind of get a little beat up. So it's kind of growing a little wonky. And as you can see, so this is where I chopped it right here last time, and then it sprouted out a new growth. So everything underneath, like all the leaves died off. After I chopped it, it just like went through a rough time. So I'm thinking I might chop it again, because I also kind of want to try growing this up a pole and getting this guy big, because I think that could be really, really fun. So this is one of my guys that I love it. This plant so much. I think it is so pretty, but I think I want to chop it. So yeah, so that's kind of me going around and watering everybody and just kind of like giving you guys some updates. So I'll just go ahead and do some chopping and some propping and maybe a little bit of repotting. So this squammy had thrips, and I've treated it a bunch, and I don't see any at the moment, but I know that thrips are like crazy that way. So I think what I want to do is, it desperately needs some support, and I have 2 bamboo sticks in here, so I think I'm gonna try to attach it to the bamboo stakes and maybe just chop. I'm gonna chop right above. And this is a little prop with a little baby squammy leaf that, oh my gosh, look how pink that is. It's insane. Like, look how pretty pink. Oh my gosh. So, I love the way that philodendrons smell. So I'm gonna prop this, put that in water. I'll leave it to the side to callus over. Now, okay, what I think I was gonna do, I have a bunch of like green, like, what's it called? This also, I think, needs to get watered. I have a bunch of these green, why am I blinking? Twisty ties, wow, thank you. Brain for not, oh, good thing I have it vacuumed over here because I'm gonna need to. Okay, I'm gonna use a longer one. And we're gonna just attach this guy right here with a little twisty tie, which this was twisty tied up for a little while. And then with thrips, I like took everything off, and it's kind of just been hanging out because it was on thrip watch, you know? I can't just not do anything for that. Okay, boom. So this one, and the leaves will move, I know, to where they'll like look a little bit better. Right now they're gonna be wonky. Now the question is, do I take another? Okay, I have 3 parts that it branches off. Actually, I have 3, it's not, oh, they're all stuck together. I love this plant so much. Squammies are adorable. So maybe if I put a third one here and then staked it up like that so that one would feel secure. Secure in its relationship with me. This would help if if it wasn't so dry. I will have to water that. Okay, and then I'm going to secure him to the pole right here so he feels nice and safe and loved. And then I need a third, like this. Get secure. Then grab another one. Alright. Attached. So now everybody is a little bit more secure, and hopefully that will encourage some bigger leaves to grow. I still am keeping this guy away from everybody else just because I don't want to risk it when it comes to thrips. Has kind of been neglected for a little bit, to be honest, is my giant burl marks. It was just like, he was on the floor, around my doggies. My doggies have very, whippy tails off. Yeah, this guy needs some TLC, because I really do love him, and I want him to be like nice and big and bushy, but I think he just has had a little bit of a rough time. So, and his leaves are busted right now. Oof, I am so sorry, mister. But I also have like a bunch of like stems of leaves that like the leaf came off and it's just this like stick. So I'm just gonna toss that. Where the fuck is my phone? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Anyways, so I'm just gonna like get the gunky pieces off of this plant. It is a literal mess in here. Let me show you. So this is the chaos that is this burl marks. It's literally just like everything is all over the place, and there's all these aerial roots that are growing back into the soil, which is good, but it just looks really mangy right now. Okay, so it may not look different, but I found a whole bunch of like dead roots and stuff, so I kind of just trimmed them up. I don't really think I'm going to propagate him just because there's just so much going on. There's a lot of new growth, so that's exciting. Oh, I just saw. I also accidentally ripped off a leaf, but you know, that's life, unfortunately. And I think I got, oh, one more. I almost got all of the leafless petioles because of my doggies. I'm pretty sure that is all of them now. So yeah, this guy is not pretty, but eventually he will be back in action. And I've watered him twice and nothing has come out the bottom yet, so he's probably really thirsty. So I'm just gonna give him a good drink, and hopefully this will promote more leaves to pop out and we'll get back in action. I can literally see there's one right here, brand new leaf coming out, and another leaf right there. So we are making progress. It's just not where it needs to be, and it just needs a little bit of rehab. So go, bro Marks, you got this. Okay, now we have Mr. Raffy that I feel like I'm gonna prop. Okay, I think I'm gonna prop him right here, right after this leaf, because there's some nodes where there was no leaf. It was like kind of running a little bit. Get off all some of these sheets. And I'm also gonna chop off this leaf because it's just like ugly. He never like fully opened up, so it's just been this weird little like bean pod looking thing. So All right. And done. Chopped. Now we have a cute one leaf with another one emerging. I probably also will chop underneath this node right here. So this will actually be the one that I prop in water. And then I will toss this in a prop bin. Because we got 2 nodes. So I'll just chop it in half and throw these 2 in a prop bin and get more decursiva. So yay. Okay, so this is what this guy looks like now. I think he will be good, and we'll just hope that he puts out some bigger leaves. I'm kind of debating even chopping it here. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it for now, but yeah. Cute. I love the leaves. They're just so pretty. Okay, and I think the last thing we're gonna do, because, well, I'm trying to think. Do I have more stuff I want to prop? Repot for our last little thing for this chunk. Into no drainage. So we're gonna put our little leca on the bottom. And this is the guy we're gonna prop up, my pot up, my little bipennifolium. Then we'll put a little scoop of dirt. Then I'm gonna take this guy out. Look at all these roots. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're doing great. Okay. And we're just gonna and he's in there like so. Okay, let's pack the dirt down a little bit. Cute. All right, here's what the new little guy looks like. We'll give him a little drinky poo. Yep. And when let's see, you can see a little reserve of water. Oh, hopefully you can see the water. When I pot up a water prop, I always like to make sure to keep the soil a little bit more moist for a while so that the water roots don't get like totally shocked. Okay, I think that is going to be everything that I'm going to do today as far as plant care goes. But that was like a little bit of an update about how everything's doing post move, which is surprisingly good. I was a little bit worried that, because I've heard people like say when they move their plants that they just like take a serious turn, and I was a little bit scared about that, but so far everyone has been doing fantastic, and I'm hoping now that it's starting to heat back up and be a lot more sunny that we're gonna have some serious growth blooms. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Here's my 2 Raphiophora cuttings. We'll just plop them right in there.